Hey all, welcome back to the Rake review. Alex here. July was a month where history met momentum. Dominant Satoshi era wallets woke up for the first time in over a decade. Altseason signals started flashing and Bitcoin powered to new all-time highs. But as we step into August, the big question is, can this bullish energy continue? July's story started with a blast from Bitcoin's past. Dormant Satoshi era wallets holding over 80,000 Bitcoin moved for the first time in 14 years. This sparked some short-term market jitters, but what happened next was even more impressive. The market absorbed a $9 billion sale without any disruption. Bitcoin quickly shrugged it off and got back into the consolidation range. This is an ode to Bitcoin's growth, as just 1 year ago, we saw Germany sell 50,000 Bitcoin, and at that time, the market corrected for 3 weeks and losing 15%. This event reinforced a timeless lesson. Those who hold Bitcoin and just simply spot Bitcoin really turn their investments from simple, modest ones into generational wealth. They didn't chase leverage or short-term trades. They were patient. It's the key lesson. Hold spot Bitcoin, accumulate through drawdowns, and you will achieve some generational wealth. You might not turn $54,000 into $9 billion, but the opportunity for a generational wealth shift is here. Next, let's talk Altseason. The question on everybody's list, is it here? After more than a year of false starts, the signals are finally flashing and aligning for a real rotation into altcoins. Ethereum has begun to consistently outperform Bitcoin, supported by major inflows into the spot ETF. Bitcoin dominance is also breaking down, whilst the total altcoin market cap is breaking out into a bullish structure. We're currently entering phase 2 of an Altseason. In phase 1, Bitcoin leads. We've already seen this. Bitcoin went from 15,000 to 120,000, leading the entire market. Phase 2, Ethereum outperforms, which is where we are now. Once Ethereum plays out, we then turn to phase 3, where large cap altcoins like Solana and BNB really take over the market. That's the next stage. Then the final stage, of course, is the Altseason, where every other coin just decides to take off. But one thing to remember about Altseason is that you don't abandon your Bitcoin. You use altcoins to grow your Bitcoin stack, whilst keeping your core Bitcoin position intact. People often use their altcoins, accumulate the altcoins, sell them off for profits, and then rotate into Bitcoin. That's the playbook. It's proven, it's been tested, it works. That is the altcoin playbook. Now for the August setup. Bitcoin is consolidating just under its highs after a strong July close. Historically, August is a weak month for Bitcoin, but this cycle is different. Institutional demand, ETF inflows, and global liquidity have supported every dip so far. With the next FOMC meeting in September and interest rate cut decision then, it is expected that they hold rates instead of cutting rates, but all eyes are now on the 2 CPI prints and the August 1 tariff rollouts, the resumption of Liberation Day tariffs. Both these CPI events and the Liberation Day tariff resumptions could trigger some volatility. If Bitcoin does fall, we expect the support around 112K to sustain, whilst the next breakout target sits around 131K to 136K. Keep an eye out for these levels this month. July was packed with some headlines that not only shaped July but could impact the first few weeks of August. Liberation Day tariffs are set to resume. We saw countries create some trade deals in July, but how will it go with the countries that didn't create any trade deals? The US Crypto Week was a success. The Genius Act, Clarity Act, and Anti-CBDC Act all passed, marking a major step in crypto regulation. Geopolitics heat up. Late in July, we saw Trump issue a 10-day deadline to Russia to organize a ceasefire, with broader sanctions threatened if they don't comply. These could also affect Russia's trade partners. These events helped shape July, but could also add fuel to what is expected to be a volatile August. Here's the fast 5 for what you need to know in July. Bitcoin rose by 8%. Ethereum dominated, rising by 49% in July. Tron slipped to 10th, ranked by market cap, being jumped by Lido staked Ethereum and Dogecoin. HBAR continues to climb the ranks. It was up 67% and now into the top 20 projects by market cap. And the total crypto market cap grew by just over 14% in the month of July. As excitement builds in altcoin season, the biggest mistake traders make is chasing leverage. This month, Bitcoin spent weeks moving less than 3%, yet billions of dollars in leverage positions were wiped out. Meanwhile, every Satoshi era whale who simply held spot is in profit. The proven formula for Bitcoin wealth is simple. You buy spot, you avoid leverage, you be patient. You win. Leverage is a ticking time bomb. It turns normal volatility into catastrophic losses, and that makes you a forced seller. Remember, 100% of Bitcoin holders who have held for more than 4 years earn a profit. Meanwhile, 90% of people lose 90% of their positions within the first 90 days. That's just how it goes with leverage. Altseason is exciting, there's no doubt about it, but it's also dangerous. Take note, buying spot Bitcoin and just accumulating spot, leaving leverage alone, not chasing every other narrative you see every day, and sticking to your plan has been the proven formula in how to succeed in the crypto space. So just stick to it. Buy your spot Bitcoin and don't touch leverage. That wraps up July's Rake review. There are some key takeaways. Dormant wallets reminded everyone why holding spot Bitcoin works. Altseason is stronger than ever right now, but there are dangers when it comes to altseason. August could be volatile, but institutional demand remains a tailwind. Stay disciplined, avoid leverage, and focus on your long-term Bitcoin accumulation and using spot to accumulate more Bitcoin. For the full written review, click the link below, and don't forget, hit like, subscribe for next month's update, and as always, see you next month.